And welcome to the Town Committee meeting on this day, 17th of May. Welcome councillors, welcome officers. I'd like to start with the first item on the agenda, which is number 1, election of chair. Do we have any nominations, please? Councillor Rowson.
I'd like to propose Councillor. I was going to say Councillor Miller. Why did they say that? Councillor Lambert.
I'll second that. Thank you. Any other nominations? No, I see none. So let's put this to the vote. All those in favour? Congratulations, Councillor Lambert. I invite you to the chair.
Thank you. So, agenda item 2 is the election of vice chair. Are there any nominations?
I'd like to nominate Councillor Sarah Miller.
Okay, anyone second that? I'll second that. Perfect. Any others? I understand she is willing to accept. She is willing to accept. So all those in favour? Thank you very much. Agenda item 3, apologies for absence. I'll apologise for using my phone. Do you have any apologies?
We have apologies from Councillor Hinton and Councillor Miller.
Agenda item 4, declarations of interest. See none. Agenda item 5, public participation. Okay. See none.
It's halfway through.
Okay, agenda item 6 is to approve the minutes of the Town Community Committee meeting held on the 5th of April 2022. Councillor Hamilton.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to approve these minutes, but if you look down number 84, it says that a report to be brought back to the next meeting of this committee that includes cost to have graffiti professionally removed by an outside contractor and by park services. I'll tell you what, I've looked through my papers, but I can't see a report there. So is there a report? Has the report gone elsewhere? Or is it coming to this committee tonight?
I'm wondering also if minute 76 should be 86.
I believe it should be, yes. I believe the events markets.
Chair, we've got a meeting tomorrow to meet the president about the graffiti. They're coming over to talk about the things about graffiti. Something will be coming following up. We couldn't get it done in time. So
Fine.
Marvellous. Thank you very much.
and so can you what minute number change as well?
Number 76 on the
Should be
last
86.
PNC should be 86. That's all it is.
Thank you.
Councillor Thomas.
No, I was going to second.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so are we in favour of approving those minutes?
In the report, the graffiti is a problem in town. Can that report go to full council, please? Because I think it needs to be sorted rather than waited for 6 weeks.
If the expenditure is within my delegated authority anyway, then we will probably expedite it and just get it done anyway. If it's going to be over that limit, then I'm sure we can bring it to the nearest available meeting.
Level 2 is to receive and note the minutes of the events subcommittee meeting held on the 14th of April 2022. Councillor Crook.
Yeah, I'd just like to make just a note about the Henley Standard. They did put the colouring competition in, but it wasn't very well advertised. So like just a note to them if they're listening, could they put some sort of like subheading on the front so that people know about it and are aware of it? Because unless you go right the way over half the paper, you wouldn't know it's in there.
I see.
So yeah, a bit more push from the Henley Standard on that would be great.
Thank you. I'm sure they're listening.
Please.
Anybody else? No. So, agenda item 7, appointment of subcommittees for their terms of reference and membership. To consider the appointment of the town and community subcommittees for their membership and their terms of reference attached. Does anybody want to start off on this, or you'll find it as it is?
Just to clarify the terms of reference on both Bloom and the events subcommittee. So on Bloom, technically the chair and vice chair of this committee are ex officio members of Bloom unless they state otherwise. So at the moment, the vice chair of the committee, Sarah, is Councillor Miller is on the Bloom subcommittee, but you
I'm not.
aren't.
Okay.
The other one to note is on the events subcommittee, the mayor and deputy mayor are ex officio members. So at the moment, it's as it down as the membership is Councillor Miller and the mayor, Councillor Thomas, and that would automatically change to Councillor Miller would come off it and Councillor Crook would go on to it. However, Councillor Crook is already on the subcommittee.
Councillor Miller will stay on it.
So Councillor Miller could stay on it.
Yes, chair of it. Sarah's the chair of events.
Well, they will actually check that first meeting.
She still wants to be chair.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're not accidentally removing her from the subcommittee. Okay. Councillor West.
Can we do these one at a time? So can I propose that for Henley and Blue, that the membership is the same as last year, but I think Councillor Thomas is going to have difficulty attending, so she might want to stand down in favour of you, in effect, given that you're there ex officio. Councillor Thomas wants to speak for herself.
Well, it's just the timing of these meetings. I mean, obviously, I'm happy to be ex officio on every single subcommittee, but it's just whether I can attend or not. I'd love to be able to get to these, but unfortunately, they're normally during working hours.
You're not ex officio on this because the ex officio members are the chair and vice chair of this committee. So I mean, I'm happy to include you in the proposal as you wish or not. But you did indicate to me that you've particularly big mayor, you're very busy, that it would be hard to attend. Therefore, it might be best to have someone.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So I'd like to propose it as it is, but without Councillor Thomas. If anyone else wishes to volunteer, I'll have that into my proposal.
I would do, but I have the same problem that Councillor Thomas has.
Yeah, so would I.
So, I was on it for one period before, and I can't probably get used to it.
I would like to suggest that Councillor Crook,
No, I'm going to put my finger in the top socket.
No,
Quite
I'll go on,
frankly,
and I'll-
it was so painful.
Okay. So in that case, I propose that it's
Yeah.
on the agenda, but with
Horrendous.
the Councillor Lambert replacing Councillor Thomas.
I'll add myself to it, so it'll be Councillor Miller, Councillor Egerton, Councillor Hinton and myself.
Yeah, I'm happy to second that amendment. Yeah, you second that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All those in favour?
Similarly for events, I think it's obvious that Councillor Miller should continue to be on that committee, and I guess the same is going to apply to Councillor Thomas here.
I would actually like to try and get to one of these meetings, one or two of them. So I am happy to stay on.
Yeah, that's a bit more suitable for the mayor, perhaps. Apart from events. So I'm happy to propose that it's as on the agenda. There are 3 names, I believe, as well. And obviously, I do in council members if you so wish as
2 events.
2 events.
Okay.
Okay, so in that case, I propose that.
All those in favour?
And so to the market works group, can I propose that it's out on the agenda unless someone else would like to come forward as well?
What page is that on? Sorry.
Top of page 10.
Page 10.
Well, near the top.
Item 4, market working group. So we've got Councillor Miller.
Yeah.
Councillor Thomas, Hamilton and Hillier.
That's fine, that's a proposal.
Because it's got like Michelle as
Yeah.
deputy and Sarah's, and that, do I have to go on that one?
But they're not ex officio, are they?
They're not ex officio,
No.
that's what I mean, right, that's fine. I don't need to-
You don't have to go on. Unless you want to go on.
No? No,
Okay.
thank you.
All those in favour?
So it's Sarah, myself and Randy.
Okay,
Because Councillor Thompson.
The full names of them. Can I propose that we adopt all the terms of reference as attached to the
second that, yeah. All those in favour? Seven. Item 8, police update. Seems sadly they join us this evening, but they'll be welcome to the next. Thank you.
Through you, Chair, sorry, we had apologies to say that Rob couldn't make it, unfortunately, today, so I will make sure there's definitely an update report or their attendance next time.
Yeah.
She was planning on coming, but something came up today, she couldn't make it.
We invite them to every meeting, don't they? And they come to sort of one every.
When they can make it, they
Yeah,
can, so if something happens, they get. called back, they can't.
That's fair enough.
I will ask that they send us backup report in case. they can't.
Yeah, if they needed us, I think we'd all love that they'd be there.
Yeah.
Item 9, progress reports. So, if you have anything to add to any of these, or are these the updates as they stand?
We've literally just had another company come in, the one we were waiting for the quote for repointing. We've actually got a lady who was doing it, but she's been away from the office, she's just come back. She sent it across to her engineers, and they're going to get out to us as soon as possible. So
Okay,
that's that one. And bin version, James is on holiday this week, and he's going to get to it as soon as he gets back from holiday.
perfect, okay. And then we'll wait for Councillor Leonard to update for something. Did anyone have any comments other than that? Councillor Hamilton?
I won't keep going on, but I just wanted to wish the repointing of the York Stones paving slabs a happy birthday, because it's taken it almost a year to get 3 quotes in. And again, can it go to finance? Could be quicker to get, I mean, it's a lot of money, obviously, it's got to be done with due diligence, but it shouldn't take a year for 3 quotes to come in my view. And just on the bins, can I ask when the bin at the bottom of Friday Street is going back? That's an important one because it's right on the river. And it was refurbished.
It's
I know it
what
was painted.
James is to do.
I know that the hinge broke, but it needs to go back. That's an important one because a lot of ice
Yeah.
cream stuff.
That was mentioned at the previous meeting, I think it was you that mentioned it actually. And that's already on
It's-
James's list.
I walked past it today and it's not back yet, so can go back, please. Thank you.
Thanks for advice.
The repointing of the York Stone. This is just the marketplace, isn't it? Because we originally, I think a year ago, we were imagining doing a wider, much wider repointing. We did receive quotes for that, but they were alarmingly high, speaking as Chair of Finance. And so we have changed our position on this, and we're just going ahead at the moment with the marketplace and seeing how it works out. So it hasn't taken. We have a change of plan, which has slowed down this.
Ian, you don't need to say, look, it's been slow. Why don't you just admit it? It's been slow.
Yeah.
We could have done it quicker.
Yes, I'm explaining helpfully that this is only part of the original plan, which was to repoint large amounts of the town centre.
Yeah, well, we still have to wait for quotes. Yeah, it's taking some time, but we still have to wait for them. Anybody else?
I don't know if it's in line. You tell them.
What was it?
The pointing on the town steps is a big hole in one of them now. On that side, if you look at it, all the pointings come out. Yeah.
No, it's also a broken paving, a very loose paving stone in the marketplace. I looked at it, it's wobbly.
So on, technically, as is the public highway, all repairs should be down to the county council. On the method of pointing, that's something that the town council decided to do over and above its duties. If there's anything, if there is anything dangerous that needs immediate attention, we would recommend always reporting on Fix My Street as well.
Well, it is ours. It's within our bit.
technically, so Marketplace, we own the subsoil of Marketplace.
Yeah.
But because it's a public highway, it's the local highways authority, the county council is responsible for the upkeep of it. But it is rather convoluted because then they enter into a section 101 agreement with us for the management of what goes on the marketplace, but not actually for the management of the structure of marketplace, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can I add to the progress report, given the fact we haven't had a report on graffiti tonight? The graffiti on the bridge is abhorrent.
That's not ours.
Hang on.
Yes.
If I may finish, the bridge is part of Henley. It is under the authority of OCC. It is managed by OCC because Woking look after the next bridge further up. But there's graffiti on that bridge and it needs to come off quickly. I asked if it, hang on, it's been reported to the authorities. Stefan Gavashak could be asked to give an update on the bridge. And whilst on the subject of the bridge, the middle arch still has 3 or 4 stones missing from it that have been waiting at least 5 years to be repaired. So can I have a progress report on here for Henley Bridge? Because we need to make sure that the authorities look after it and repair it. 5 years for the middle arch to be repaired is ridiculous. It should have been done. I understand there's budgets and they have to do it every 2 years or 3 years, but not 5 years. And the graffiti on the bridge needs to be taken off. And the longer you leave it, the worse it's going to get because it's going to dry harder and dry harder and dry harder. Now, I've already raised it with Stefan, and Stefan really needs to go back to the authorities and work out how we can get it off quick because the regatta is coming up. Yes, the town should be perfect throughout, but the regatta is coming up and that needs to come off before the regatta.
Unfortunately, Councillor Gavashak isn't here to speak to this, but do you know anything, Chair?
I do know that it was reported to County Councillor Gavashak, and he has stated that that he is investigating with the County Council, but I don't know the actual progress on the removal.
Okay, so moving on to item 10, is to note the management accounts 2021-22. Anybody have any comments? Okay, noted.